All right. We are back to 2064 read-only memories. I'm kind of stuck on this menu right here. This music is so good. All right. Last time we were in the apartment of I forgot the guy's name, but the guy who got kidnapped, and then my character and Turing both got knocked the F out. And then we were in the hospital, and we were just leaving the hospital now after kind of making friends with Lex, whatever her name, Alex. And then there's an older gentleman, but I also forgot his name. It's been like a week. I don't remember names, but the investigation continues. We know that like the cops are hiding some stuff, but really enjoying this game so far. Alright, what do I have? So I got these headphones, those damn headphones. I love the language there. Oh yeah, we have an electro laser pistol now. Hell yeah.
Look, they have a Hassie machine.
Turing is adorable. Okay. Cute little cleaning ROM, scrubbing floors. If you want a Hassie, you have to pay using lips. Pay, link to your ID card. Oh. Can I use my ID card? And drink it. You feel recovered.
Very good. Isn't Hassie the best?
Oh yeah. Comfy and frequently sanitized. Is this the guy that was looking for us that works with the older gentleman? The young man stands alone in a casual pose. Sitting around and waiting in a hospital is no one's favorite pastime. Yeah, I know that feeling. Talk to mysterious man.
Hello, the name is Leon Decker. It's a pleasure to meet you. Fairlight messaged ahead that I needed to pass one of his cards on to you. Here.
Fairlight, that was his name. This guy's a really good voice, Decker.
Thanks for taking your time with him. He really gets in one of his moods when the chair's getting fixed. The last gala he organized was full of unsavory types. He's probably happy to help folks whose pockets aren't deeper than their thoughts.
Whose pockets are deeper than their thoughts. Can I ask a few questions?
Yeah, boss said you'd have a few for me.
Right.
I'm not really supposed to answer anything too private, but take your best shot.
Right. Everyone seems to be cool. What kind of work do you do for Dr. Fairlight?
Oh, mostly gopher work, to be honest. Started when I was just out of the military. I was looking for a gig from someone who wouldn't care that I was an army brat. North Korea made that hard.
An army brat. And this is in the future, Toy 64.
The old man pays me to guard his life, run a few errands for him, and play substitute arm candy at most of the charity galas.
Arm candy?
Not terribly exciting, but I've already had enough excitement to last me another 30 years.
Yeah, it's a little... Why do you think Dr. Fairlight is helping us?
You think sitting in that chair all day is very entertaining?
The walking hamburger? It's a little Roomba. What up, bacon?
You know, the old man's talked to me about the things he used to do in his glory days. I'm sure he told you about when he was the head of some big companies. He was cold, ambitious, and took down anyone with half a mind to get in his way. I think once he aged, he realized how lonely that kind of life could be.
Oh, you finally finished?
Helping people's the only way.
We were
you
talking
can
about it
feel like
last
you're still
time.
doing something. But hey, what do I know? I just spend all my time with him.
So it sounds like Fairlight's a lot lonelier.
Probably not as
good?
exciting as you hope. I grew up in Montana on a family farm. I didn't have my pa's farm hands, so I joined the military as soon as I could, like my grandpaps. Came home looking to do something a whole lot quieter for the rest of my life. I didn't know at the time how boring quiet could be. But hey, I'll take it over getting shot at.
So there's a war in the future.
No problem. I'll be around if you know where to look. You have a good day now.
So you figured out what you're playing next? You were talking about maybe it was Cyberpunk. I forgot what the others were. I'm waiting here for my husband. Okay, she doesn't want to talk. Receptionist Rom. These receptionist ROMs are here to help check people in and answer questions about guests who stay here.
Patient, my records indicate that you have been admitted for possible cranial trauma. You should currently be in your assigned bed resting. While I am truly delighted to see that you have regained consciousness, I must insist that you return to your room to be examined by a medical professional immediately.
Listen here, you bucket of bolts.
Does not compute.
Hey, rude.
Ahem. Which is to say, I am programmed to focus only on your well-being, regardless of any and all expletives that may be thrown at me.
Where does that phrase even come from? Bucket of bolts?
Deathloop.
I really don't think I have enough bolts in me to fill a bucket. Maybe a few at the joints, but most of my construction involves screws and plasweld.
I must ask that you please return back to your room, patient. I will update your ROM when a doctor is en route.
I insist.
Very well. I am prohibited by law from detaining you here against your will, patient. But you should note in your release paperwork that willful early termination of medical services releases this hospital and its parent company, ZHC, from legal liability should your condition persist or worsen outside of our care.
Fair enough. You have an FPS itch? Dude, I know the feeling. I mean, I just got done playing Call of Duty, Modern Warfare.
Additionally, all test and medical data from your visit will be shared with our standard partners to help improve our services and offerings and to keep the price affordable. I am further required to inform you that this visit has expended the last of your year's governmentally mandated healthcare credits.
Shit. Wait, what was the middle part? Thank you.
Lastly, you will be required to provide payment or proof of private insurance for any further visits for routine or emergency medical care. Please take care to fill out all forms thoroughly and accurately. And do have a nice day.
Thanks. You too.
Your medical billing makes me glad I'm synthetic. You should look for more paying journalism work before you get shot again. Well, we're free to leave. Why not head back home first, yeah? I'm sure you'd like the chance to shower at least. For such a clean place, it sure seems to have left you feeling foul.
Physically, mentally, and journalistically refreshed.
You look good.
What do you think? Oh, of Call of Duty? It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. It became a lot of an memorization and an execution test with a lot of the missions because, like, everything was timed. And everything's like a quick reflex, twitch reflex stuff. And memorization and and then like coming up with a route, like having to create a route in a campaign under a timer gets a little bit exhausting, but it's fun. Yeah. And there's a couple levels that had just like infinite enemy respawns, and then you just had to like defend a spot. Those were really hard until you just find a good spot where there's only a couple paths in which the computer could get you, then it's easy. So it's a lot of just like trial and error, Call of Duty.
If you're feeling up for it, we should go find Tomcat and tell them about what happened. They should still be waiting for us at Stardust. Let's not keep them waiting. Oh, by
It's
the way,
not easy.
while you were showering, I was able to replant your Crassula ovata.
Oh, thank you.
Don't forget to talk to it and give it some love. When I try talking to it, it doesn't even notice I'm there.
Usually works for you. I'm also playing on a
Either way,
controller.
Our next move is Stardust.
And yeah, whatever. I'm not some gamer god. I don't have the insane gameplay that you have. Alright. Hey, little Wilty. Nice leaves.
Every bit will help in the
Can't
end.
click on a controller.
If you examine those headphones on the items menu of your Lips Type M mobile device, you will be able to play any kind of music you like.
I wanted to hear what like your vibe was. Yeah, face cam's mirrored. Yeah, this is sick. That bass. That driving percussion. Your stream playlist after one. Nice. Dude, this song's sick. Too mellow went on to a ton of original stuff after this. Too mellow, you say? Okay, that's enough of that. Yeah. Well, one thing I'm a little bit jealous about your stream is you play a lot of your own music. I'm constantly just listening to whatever game I'm playing, but I created like a video game music playlist, but I don't use it that often. Dude, the Celeste OST is top tier. I still listen to Celeste. Actually, the reason I bought the game initially
Ready to head out?
is I was watching someone play it, and then I heard the first song when you're just like learning how to dash, and the music picks up and the bridge is crumbling behind you. I heard just that musical sequence and I decided to buy the game after watching it for 5 minutes. And I decided to stop watching the game and just play it. Like that. Yeah, multiplayer games. Yeah, I'm a little bit jealous. Because I started listening to my video games soundtrack at work. Super helpful for
I already saw it. You're good.
Oh, you remember me?
Welcome to Stardust.
Got a new bartender. What's up, dude?
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
Like a drink, please.
What are you having?
Let's see here. That's just a green tea. This one's just wiener juice. Oh, your playlist is on your Discord? Yeah, I gotta check that out. For sure. Also, I still need to play Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. It's on my list. Den Svedka Jorstavit. Svedka is
So many drinks these days.
vodka.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says.
Oh, I got this, sweetie.
Oh, look at this guy.
Wait,
You're
Sometimes I think I'm just holding up the bar rather than running it.
No, I just memorized all the drinks. You're better with the customers. Sorry, I don't think we've met before. I'm Gus.
What up, Gus?
This one is...
Pure vodka is a base and spiced with the outermost layers of stems and roots of rare Swedish woody plants. Ugh. Oh, this sounds awful. A vodka with spice and then stems and roots of woody plants. Oh no. Need to update more, cycle it out. Dude, it's so hard to keep that stuff up to date. Some of them are so overplayed. YouTube shuffle features. Yeah, that I hate using shuffle. Spotify's the same way. Where I just listen to it, like I'll just sort it in a different way. And then I'll listen to the whole thing. So I listen to every song once. I'll just find a different way to sort it. Just like alphabetic, reverse alphabetic, just like date added, stuff like that. Album. Oh, you can't do that for... Disable play similar songs next? Oh.
Here you go.
I mean, I haven't used that shuffle feature in a while. Good to know. I've been doing my top to bottom playlists. That's like 5 years. Alright, I want to drink it now. Where's my drink? Drink. That hit the spot. Alright. Talk to Gus.
You have a really cool ROM. How
It's like a
Stardust
10 or so song loop. Jeez, that's annoying. It's a bit loud for me, but I had to meet someone.
Yeah, I like a more intimate setting myself, but Majid makes sure the place has good energy. You'll have to let me or him know if you need any help. We try to run a tight ship around here.
Would you mind telling me about yourself?
Oh, there isn't much to tell, really. I came to Neo SF from Arizona to finally live somewhere more thrilling.
Sorting by newest editions first seems to help. Yeah, because then you get the new ones, and then it'll kind of introduce them into the mix. Yeah, that makes sense.
Majid needed someone good with numbers to handle back of the house sort of stuff. So here I am. I didn't grow up in big cities like this, and I always loved listening to Majid's stories from the Bay. Everything is just so exciting.
Do you know anything about Hayden Weber?
Hayden? Oh, you're who Majid mentioned before, huh? Oh no, sorry. I've met him since he's a regular, but I've been out and about on business. Haven't seen him in weeks. I wish I could help more.
I'll let you know if I need anything else.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to this, but don't feel bad if you need to interrupt me for something.
Now, why is everyone so freaking cool in this game?
Sure thing. Enjoy the bar.
The dialogue is just so natural, too. Focused patron. I'm gonna let him do what he's doing. What up, Tomcat?
Hey, y'all. How goes the search?
Not great. Hayden's apartment was ransacked and someone stole the data cache.
Shit. Well, I can't say I saw that one coming. I figured that they'd nab anything they needed the first time they hit the place.
Yeah, I know. It does look like a setup, but that just seems like the obvious thing. It was a setup for like the revolutionaries or whatever.
Huh. Any ideas who it could have been?
The walls had been spray painted with many grotesque human revolution slogans.
Is Turing dead?
It is possible that Hayden was targeted by the organization for his work at Parallax. While my development may have been a secret, he is rather well known for his work on virtual intelligence data. A layman would not understand the critical differences between myself and a VI, nor do I think the average human revolution member would care to make the distinction. Equally likely, it is an effort to throw us off the trail of who's actually done this.
Yep. We talked to Vinnick Fairlight. He offered to introduce us to someone in the human revolution.
Right. Dr. Fairlight was very kind to point us in the direction of the human revolution protest leader.
The mathematician, not the robot. I don't know who Turing is. I didn't know that was the mathematician. That one
Hopefully we'll be able to get to the bottom of this after
over my head.
interviewing him.
Hopefully we'll be able to get to the bottom of this after interviewing him.
Yannick Fairlight. When'd you run into him?
So you were the one that ruined his or changed his life, isn't it? You're the one, Tomcat.
Oh, we were ambushed at the apartment and got hit with some kind of neural stunner.
What? Are y'all okay?
Yes, we made it to the nearby hospital, and Dr. Fairlight happened to be occupying the same room we were placed in. We had a discussion with him about Hayden's situation, then came here.
Well, shit. Things sure are getting more serious than I first thought.
Shit. He invented the main test of artificial intelligence, which is what Turing is. Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Y'all need to keep a sharp eye out. Being attacked means the bastards know you're looking now.
I'm confident in our ability to push on.
What do you think about Dr. Fairlight, Tomcat?
I can't say no much about the man. Fairlight always was a bit of a shut-in, even back when he ran System 1, his old company. He didn't make any more public appearances after the merger between them and Parallax, but he was still working with them for 6 or so years past that. Nowadays, he shows up in the news once in a blue moon for some charity thing or another. But, well, it's all just rumor, but I've heard he holds a grudge about it hotter than the Clantons after the Earps. I'd take care to look this particular horse in the mouth real close if I was you.
Yeah, he could just be using us. Fair enough. We'll be careful of him.
Good. Now to lighten the mood. While y'all were chasing your tails, I managed to find a way into the Parallax network.
Oh, yeah?
Once I'm in, I should be able to dig out Hayden's personal info file easily enough, including anything related to him on all security clearance levels.
Interesting.
If Parallax has anything on Hayden's situation, it'll be in there.
Fantastic, Tomcat. I knew Hayden's faith in you was not misplaced. How long do you think it will take you?
Well, that's where the rubber meets the road. Parallax actually has considerably better net security than the last time I cracked in. I'm gonna need physical access.
Oh,
I've got a good idea where a node for us to slice into is, but it ain't exactly in a nice part of town.
sounds fun.
In fact, police have basically wrote it off as a lost cause.
Well,
Not enough profit in it.
thing about the police access is,
I know Jess has some contacts in that area.
Jess? That was that girl.
She's that girl that chewed you a new rear when y'all first came here. Yeah, it's a tough sale, but she might be able to help y'all get in and out of that part of the city without ending up in a parts bin at an organ shop.
That rough side of town, huh? Damn. Why does Jess have contacts in that part of town?
You might not be able to tell, considering her viper's tongue and penchant for hitting the clubs harder than she's got any right to, but Jess is actually an attorney. She specializes in defending people in violation of the Human Protection Act and does almost all of her work pro bono.
Human protection.
That's earned her a whole gaggle of pals amongst the hybrid community around here, as you might imagine.
Yeah.
Ain't no one gonna cross her in that part of town.
Maybe that's why she has such an edge to her about the whole hybrid thing, because she has to deal with it day in, day out.
Black market hybridization ain't exactly HPA compliant, if you catch my drift. And none of them ever know when they might need her to defend them in court.
Profit? Has it really gotten to shit since the police privatized?
Hey, we ain't got it that bad. I mean, at least our police force owns its own self. I hear down in San Jose, the richer neighborhoods have actually started hiring the gangs to protect their places.
Oh, wow.
When even the rich folks can't get good police work, it's a sad state for everyone else. And the less said about LA, the better.
Fun. I guess I'll go grovel until she agrees to help.
That's the spirit. I need a little time to get all my tools together to slice into Parallax's network, but y'all keep me updated. Maybe y'all get lucky and find that data cache too. But I ain't gonna count on it. Jess is still hanging around here at Stardust, but I saw her head over to the VIP room. It's hybrid night, and she's a popular gal. Just please remember to play nice, or her friends will thump you something fierce.
Oh God.
I'll send Jess a message letting her know that y'all are looking for some assistance, and we'll see what happens.
See you later.
Sure thing, hon. I've got to head on out of here and get started on setting up the run. Just have turn, let me know when y'all are ready.
Oh, I see Jess over there behind some ropes. Let's go over and say hi to her.
No. No, pardon with that
hell no.
person. Oh, hell no.
Look, I'm really trying to have a good time today, and the Human Revolution crud muffins have made that very hard for me. And your interrogation this morning took a bad day to worse. I asked around about you, Journo, and I don't have anything to say to you. The last thing I need is you prodding at me without telling me you're press. Besides, the VIP section is only for hybrids and friends on hybrid night, and no way am I vouching for you. Hey, bouncer! We got a capital A asshole over here!
Oh shit, I didn't realize how pissed she was.
You heard her. Let's go.
Oh my God.
How rude! She didn't even give us a chance to explain ourselves. We have to get back in there and try to be reasonable. Surely she will see the importance of our task once we've explained everything. But that bouncer probably won't let us back in. Perhaps we should try befriending someone nearby and convince them to vouch for us?
Oh my gosh.
It's a statistical long shot, but the worst case scenario shouldn't leave an excessive amount of physical damage.
Are these two looking at each other? A lone hybrid with horns coming out of their head. A tired person that appears to be lost in thought. Sorry, cutie. Not quite ready to play the room yet. Gonna try to get another drink into me first. Maybe we'll get something a bit fruity. Come hit me up later. Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't feel like talking. It's been a long day. Maybe I should have a few drinks with me. Bitter. Alright, whatever I find first, fruity or bitter.
Hey there.
Oh, we gotta talk to him for the drinks.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
Can you give me access to the VIP?
Sorry, it's being rented out for a private party tonight. Hybrid night. I try not to judge, but I don't think this is your crowd.
Some whiskey with some bitters. Sounds fancy. I mean, because I just like shoot whiskey. Or just have it with like a Coke. Yeah, I could probably use a drink myself. Like a drink.
What are you having?
Fruity or bitter? Appletini has to be fruity.
Let me look up how to make that.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says,
Gus?
Oh, I got this, sweetie. This one is...
Charlie from the start in the stratosphere drinking this on the show. So that looks fruity.
Thanks, son. Here you go.
Alright, bro. Do you like a drink?
Well, look who has good taste. I'm Sylvan. What's a wet drink like yourself doing here?
Oh, God. Try the same thing as you.
Well, thanks for the drink. The club is a little dead tonight, so it's nice to see a new face. You know anyone here?
Is there anyone worth knowing?
Oh, I don't know. There might be a few in here. I mean, I wouldn't want to toot my own horn too loudly, but
My own
I
horn.
know how to have a good time.
Because he's got horns.
If that's what you're looking for, anyway.
I mean, I'm not trying to whore myself out here. I can't even do it virtually. Can't whore myself out. It is.
You and everyone else, yeah? The Stardust is a good place for that.
What do you do by the day?
I'm a fortune teller and astrologist. I spend most of my day reading palms, tarot cards, and bad magazines. It's not glamorous, but when the drunk patrons come in, you tend to make your rent in only a couple sessions.
Oh, wow.
I also see people over the mesh all the time.
Online. Is that a little seedy? Not saying that. Do the drunks get a kick out of the horns?
I don't complain that a part of my identity is also good marketing. And whenever I read a Taurus, they give bonus tips. So that's nice.
Oh, Taurus. Oh, never made that connection. So you actually believe in astrology and stuff?
Does the human revolution really believe that ears and tails will bring the doom of all humanity? The answer is, not in the sense you probably mean. Through study and practice, I feel closer to my community, and some of the hybrids have a reverence associated with the rituals, at least when it's just us.
Oh, that's a good take.
The rituals I do for others, it's like the trial version. The stuff we show newbies to see if they like it. Turns out, a lot of folks like getting their palm read. I won't lie, you've piqued my interest, Tiger.
Oh,
Why
shit.
don't you come with me to the VIP room and I'll show you around? I'm kind of a big deal back there.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Excellent. I'll lead the way.
Okay, bye. I gotta talk to this person.
Didn't I say to beat it?
We're guests of Sylvan. They said we could join them.
All right. But it's on them if you can't stay out of trouble.
Hey! You have an incoming call, priority marked as urgent.
That's a shame. I'll be here if you change your mind.
Was that a lie, Turing? Did you just lie?
Excellent. Sorry for making up the call. I'm still getting used to the whole subterfuge thing you humans do.
Oh, subterfuge thing?
However, we we can take another run at having a conversation with Jess. We have a dragon to slay. Onward!
No, I gotta talk to Sylvan.
The night turned out to not be a waste after all.
A skinny hybrid with green skin and pointy ears.
I'm ashamed to say I've gone on a few assy spike benders in my time.
Talk to Dancer. Alright, let's dancing. Table seems so lonely whenever you're not dancing, but it can't be helped for now. You'll have to table your concern. It's Jess, your feline hybrid acquaintance, not friend.
And you're back. You know, as soon as I first saw you, I hoped you'd be dropped like a bad packet off the mesh net and I'd never have to see you ever again.
A bad packet.
So of course, I just got off the phone with Tomcat, practically begging me to help you out. You aren't so good at the long-term play thing, are you?
I think we got off to a bad start here.
You mean you don't stick both feet in your mouth every time you talk to a hybrid? Surprising. Let's just get one thing straight here. I'm only willing to talk to you because I owe Tomcat. I don't owe you shit. So if you want my help, you gotta do something for me. If you got a problem with that, tough. My neighborhood, my help, my rules.
Fair? Oh. I'd be happy to help. What do you need?
What I don't need is you kissing my fuzzy ass. Only people I like get to do that. I'm not buying it anyway.
Okay.
I need you to break up those Human Revolution protests. The ones at the Genus Clinic on Market Street. I'd like this handled with some stealth. Not that I expect you to know what discreet means.
Everything is just a backhanded. God, Jess.
Either way, just get it done. I got clients in the middle of treatment cycles, and this media circus is making their lives difficult. That means it's making my life difficult. Let the bastards go march somewhere else, like Washington, not here.
I know it's not my business, but are you okay? You sound upset. She's gonna hate this.
I'm just great. I'm peachy. My clients get harassed and beaten on the daily. I don't have the time or money to help them all, and I have jackasses like you bothering me on my one day off. So, you gonna braid my fur, and we can talk about all our problems and boys we like?
I'm sorry, Jess. I just want to help.
You want to help? Don't treat hybrids like animals for living out their lives.
What did I
Shit.
do?
All of this isn't even a choice for some of us. You want to know what my deal is? You really want me to get sappy? Skin cancer. Stage 3. My prognosis was so advanced that the doc said my bones were already lost. So I had to do something drastic. Completely restart my biology from scratch. You ever seen someone with a severe gene splice? From something freaky, like an insect? That's where hybrid tech began, you know. Where my therapy started. You can't imagine what it's like to have children cry from just looking at you. When people just see you and sprint the other direction.
Trying to jam out. Yeah, what happened to the music? Gene, can we get it back to the other song?
I had police following me everywhere I went. I lost my apartment. I lost my dignity. Eventually, I was lucky enough to qualify for the cute kitty cat cure to override the expression of the chitin. It changed my life. I have my job and purpose because of it. The fur doesn't scare the rest of the world too much to let me exist. Better an otaku's fluffy wet dream than the monster from a horror VR drama from Japan.
Yeah, I played Layers of Fear.
My mom still can't look at me straight. Not to get even mushier, but as a kid, she would sing me a song as she counted all the freckles on my face. She hasn't let that go. You know how your folks look at you when they figure out you finally had sex or did crash? It's like that. All the time.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Oh, now you're sorry. You haven't even heard the worst part yet. The amount of gene therapy I underwent exceeded the limit that the Human Protection Act allows for procreation.
It allows for procreation.
So yeah, the government freaking spayed me, if it all wasn't hilariously dark enough. First I'm too ugly to look at, now I'm too screwed up to breed. Saving my own life forfeited my right to be a person. The Human Protection Act. Ha! Apparently protecting humans doesn't include me. Only
Damn.
genotypicals could live in this city and truly think they're the ones who need some protection the most. In any case, I had some clean eggs frozen and we'll whip them out whenever I'm ready.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Except keeping that shit on ice costs. And my insurance decided to just not pay up due to the elective nature of my feline gene therapy.
Elective?
So I took those bastards to court and won. And I've been doing the same thing
Fuck
for
yeah.
everybody else ever since.
Fuck yeah.
So, there you go.
That's why you're a lawyer. Hell yeah.
I got cancer, super science fixed me up and left me a freak, and then the government sterilized me so I wouldn't go out and make more little monsters. And everyone else gets to be the winner by default. Happy now? How's your savior complex doing? This is getting you off?
Savior complex. I'm the protagonist in this game. Come on, you have to have a savior complex when you're playing a video game. Now they're yelling at me for it. Ah. You're not dead and you're still fighting.
Yeah, I am. Now show me that you're on the right side.
My main character syndrome is showing.
Break up those protests, and then we'll talk.
Peace out, Jess.
All right, it sounds like we know what we need to do next. Let's go to Market Street and break up those protests for Jess.
Bye. Now, how are we gonna do this? Where's that watering robot?
There are the protesters. I have to admit that I still find the vandalism of Hayden's apartment puzzling. The protests themselves have been entirely peaceful so far. and the Human Revolution, regardless of the flimsy philosophical ground they stand on, are not a group known for projecting their ideology through unlawful means.
House Lab squats. Look at these dudes go. Buns of steel.
The more I research them, the more I have to admit to the statistical conclusion that we're either dealing with a deceptive covert operations scenario, or less likely, a radical splinter group.
Deceptive covert operation scenario, or less likely, radical splinter group.
Still, I doubt it will hurt to ask around. Brian Mulberry is there in the center. Fairlight said he was the one to talk to, and my mesh searches confirm that he is the leader of the local chapter of the Human Revolution organization. He's a bit player on the national scene, but he seems charismatic and camera conscious from the video clips I've reviewed.
Excuse me, sir, have you or anyone you know done any terrorism lately?
Perhaps we
Yeah,
could use that to our
that'll
advantage.
work. They seem passionate and diligent despite how long they've been out here. Who would have to spend this holiday season doing this? They're holding a sign. One half says, "Stay pure." It's not hard to see why hybrids hate this rhetoric. This really doesn't seem too fun. There's a police round with them. Unit NSF PD 20. It says here to keep the peace. An animated older man leads the group of protesters. Group of protesters in front of the Genus Clinic. Looks like more than a couple people are part of these after all. So they're just in front of the freaking door. One of the leading gene therapy clinics in the city.
Hello there! Would you like to hear about the dangers of our country's unchecked use of genetic modification? I have pamphlets. Here, take one.
I'm running a story on protest. Can we speak on the record? Hopefully this doesn't lock me out of going... Oh, actually, no. I should probably do this. Is this like a choice that has ramifications? Because if I'm going this route, then he knows I'm not with Fairlight. So this is a choice. Probably wouldn't admit to terrorism on the record. So probably go with this one then. Fairlight said to introduce myself. I have one of his cards here.
Oh, yes. Yannick called and said something about an investigation into an apartment break-in. He didn't elaborate, and I'm not sure how I might be able to assist with this. But if Yannick is involved, I'll do whatever I can. How can I help?
God, a lot of these people are just like, okay, just because you know this person, I'm willing to help. It's happening a lot in the story.
We found Human Revolution graffiti spray painted all over the apartment, and some things were stolen. I was hoping you might be able to point us in the direction of whoever did it.
Ah, well, the Human Revolution certainly does not condone such actions at all. We're a peaceful organization, and threatening people is not going to earn us hearts and minds.
Yeah, and what you're doing right here isn't threatening to the people trying to get into the Genus Clinic.
But off the record, some of our younger members can be a bit overzealous, as any hot-headed teenager tends to be. I'll look into this matter personally, and if I discover that any of our younger members were involved, they'll be turned into the proper authorities. I'll also let Yannick know anything I find out. Is there something else I can help you with?
Can I ask some questions about the human revolution?
What questions can I answer for you?
Why protest at this clinic?
Genetic modification is one of the most dangerous sciences we've ever fooled around with. It's playing God on the highest order and threatens to unseat what humanity is altogether. Cybernetics is a dangerous path as well, selling off pieces of ourselves bit by bit for mechanical strength and resilience, but at least a brain-controlled android is still a human brain, even if in a metal box. There is a reason Congress enacted laws prohibiting highly modified hybrids from breeding. Now, I do not fault the individuals who come here for treatment, many of whom are disabled and deathly ill. If you ask me, Genus isn't the kind of therapy they all need. However, we must take a stand against the medical research industry that would have us cast aside our humanity for their miracles.
Just sad they aren't doing the thing you see in racial supremacy groups, where they're like, yeah, you can't have any genetic deviation because I'm the greatest you can be, and then there's a guy who's 100 pounds soaking wet, doesn't even have a chin, and demonstrates a room temperature IQ. A room temperature IQ. I've never heard that before. About therapy in air quotes. Yeah. It's such a brain dead take. It's very interesting the way they're tackling this. Like, just like the story of Jess and how like this type of science has its place. It saved her life, right? It did make her different and an outcast. And even though now that people are using it for just aesthetics wise, it's helping her feel more comfortable and more welcome as a person, because she had to do these changes. But he's protesting the people that do it for just frivolous reasons. On top of, there's also him talking down the people who do it for real reasons. No, there's a lot of layers to this. I really like this. Yeah, the therapy in air quotes. How do you plan on enacting the social change you want? Red-pilled rants.
At our core, we are a peaceful movement.
You don't block entry. Yeah.
According to the truths we reveal to them.
Exactly. This is... And he put the freaking podium. Like, how self-important is this person? Or is that just like a sign? He's just got a giant sign. He's standing in the center. He's still... It's just so self-important. That's just... At the core, we are a peaceful movement and seek only to convince people to vote according to the truths we reveal to them. How about the real truth? Not the
The human revolution has faith that American democracy will win out in the end.
I love that sound effect. That kind of puts a little... zhwing, a little pizzazz. That Like, this person said something that they're really proud of.
It falls to us to make sure that people are informed about the daunting and confusing
Yeah,
challenges they put
whatever,
their
dude.
senseless faith into every day. On a personal level, we would like to exhort every individual to try and live more simply and reject any gadget or medicine that would make us less than we are.
What about just medicine? My body doesn't produce enough insulin. So I'm injecting synthetic insulin for my diabetes. Like, that's not me, but how is that different? What are the ultimate goals of the human
We hope
revolution?
to educate the public about the dangers of rapid technological advancements. We want to warn the country away from thoughtlessly accepting every scientific discovery we make before it's too late. We used to say that splitting the atom would surely bring about the end of humankind.
A moral failing to me. The character's sunglasses shining like that, yeah.
But now we're changing the very things that make us human, our biology, with nothing to ensure our safety. The revolution we're after is humanity as a whole making the decision to remain as we were created, and return to how we lived before genetic science put us on the wrong course. This world is Icarus, flying too close to the sun. It's only a matter of time before our arrogance becomes our demise. Just because we can, doesn't mean we should. Is there something else I can help you with?
No, you can't help me with anything. Thank you for your time.
Of course! If you have any other questions, feel free to come back. I always have time for the press.
You clearly missed doing real journalism. I'm impressed. I think you're starting to get back into the hard-boiled investigative journalist thing.
Thank you,
Hopefully
Turing.
we'll get lucky enough to turn up a new lead, even if this one didn't pan out like we'd hoped.
Dude, he knows something. What do you think about what he said?
I think he was considerably less deluded than my searches on the meshnet had led me to believe.
I meant if he was telling the truth.
Oh, well, he didn't appear to be lying, but I'm not equipped with interrogation sensors. You have more experience with this than I do. Do you think he was telling the truth?
I don't think he was telling us everything. Definitely not.
I'll continue observing you and try to discern how to read people as we question them. A useful skill I find myself sorely lacking in. Lead on. Don't forget, we're still here to actually break up these protests. Let's see if we can't figure out a solution together. Make sure to look around and think carefully. I'm sure we'll find something.
We're not gonna make another ROM go loose. I don't want to just exploit ROMs into doing our bidding. Oh, the Hassie door has effective wreath on it. Hassie Borrower. She seems bored. What's up, girl? Since there's a ROM that handles all of the ordering, there's not too much for her to do right now. Everyone loves Hassie. Achievement! Woo! Looks like we got a Crystal Hassie. I really do like good sassy Hassie. Hassie Hot is also great. This is the most picturesque Christmas tree imaginable. Its branches are perfectly spaced. Every decoration is placed meticulously.
Aw, that is the most adorable little Rom.
Oh, thank you.
What kind of model is it? Where did you get it? It's so moe.
They're a custom model.
Oh wow, you don't see a whole lot of those around. Must have taken ages to get that case looking that good, with a home printer too. I'm impressed. Anyway, what can I get you?
A drink and maybe some information. Oh,
A
geez,
drink
getting right
I
into
can
it.
do, and I guess I have some time to talk. The protesters outside the clinic are driving off a lot of my regular customers.
Her demeanor changed so immediately. So yeah,
Going
she
in my bathroom too, jerks. So, what do you want to know?
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Ramona.
Ramona.
I guess there isn't much to tell. I went to college, got a degree, took out a loan, and bought this place.
Damn.
Now I spend my days trying to find enough time and money to sustain my VR drama addiction. My priorities are justice, cute stuff, and magical girls, in that order.
Justice, though. That'll help.
What else? I pretty much don't leave the store.
I like this bow she has. You don't seem pleased about the human revolution.
Look, they've got the right to protest, but I don't have to like it.
I like
Once
that.
they're done with the hybrids, I know they'll be coming for me next. So I'll be voting appropriately. And if I have to unclog one more toilet because I'm an entitled, bigoted jerkface, I will lose my goddamn mind!
Why would they come after you?
Oh, you can't tell? I've got a cybernetic arm and leg, thanks to an AutoCAD crash when I was a kid. I also
AutoCAD
got
crash.
Neuralinks for VR interfacing.
Neuralinks for VR interfacing? I gotta get
If it
some
was
of
up to
those.
those dinosaurs, I'd be stuck in a wheelchair right now. Or worse, depending on how far back they want to push our medical technology. It's already illegal for me to have a rocket powered fist. What more do they want?
You call him Turing Moe.
Sorry. Otaku speak.
What?
I just mean he's really cute and lovable. And you kind of want to hug him forever, you know? A lot of otaku come around here. Probably because I own the place. I'm used to being able to shoot my mouth off and not explain all the jargon.
Moe from No More Heroes? What? That was a part of No More Heroes? I don't remember. It's been a while. It's been a few years. I did play 2 and 3. I don't know if did I beat 1? I think I beat. Sorry, checking something. Did I beat No More Heroes? I did beat 1, 2, and 3. Tried, like, 1 was a single katana, 2 added just more depth mechanics, and then 3 was for the Switch, which was fun. Travis is big on the anime girls and regularly calls out Moe. Shinobu, she's like the dark-skinned girl with the white hair, occasionally remarks to, "What does Moe mean anyway?" In between fights. I don't remember that. Otaku as in Japanese cartoons. I love Travis Touchdown. He was obsessed with anime. Oh, what a guy.
Yeah, I know it's a bit out of fashion, but I'm a history buff.
A history buff. Oh no.
Past really gives context to stories of the present. You know what I mean?
Anime doesn't stick around in this
I've been to
future.
Tokyo twice already. The old otaku resist the new culture of the saishi in the same way their parents refused to give up cassette tapes.
Oh, interesting. Saishi?
Oh, sorry. The Saiba Shibito. The Cyber Day.
I love the way she pronounced that. The Saiba Shibido.
In the early 21st century, Japan had an epidemic of chronic shut-ins, and the rise of direct-link virtual reality only made that worse.
It's what? Chronic shut-ins? You're talking about the whole world, right? This game was made in 2017. This was before, before the pandemic.
Suddenly, people weren't just refusing to leave their rooms; they were refusing to leave their heads.
Refusing to leave their heads.
But as the technology got better, the Saishi were the first to figure out how to use their own brains to sculpt cyberspace. Computers are good at thinking in straight lines, but the human brain is capable of so much more.
Seems to be a common theme here.
The best virtual landscapes, the most real VR dramas and games, are created by the Saishi. Now, even if an earthquake or a meteor or whatever leveled Japan, they still have Neo Tokyo built on the VR net. But enough babbling.
Tokyo's awesome.
If you're interested, I'm sure you could find more out on the mesh, or use an induction helmet to visit Neo Tokyo yourself.
Well, the countries have shut-ins is a culturally determined thing, but the alternative is homelessness. Basically boils down to whether parents are willing to put their children on the street if they aren't capable of integrating with society. Yeah, I guess if that's how you define shut-ins, is like someone who doesn't have a job and can't sustain themselves, and yeah, suppose that's true, Breaker.
It's a trip, especially for newbies.
Is that your climate control ROM outside?
It does a good job, huh? Yeah, that's mine. Well, technically, it's property of Hassie Holdings.
You'd be ashamed if something happened to it.
We spent some mints on it, but the rest of the block helps pitch in for maintenance costs since I usually set it to patrol the whole area.
What if it happened to just have a downpour on the protest?
You should check it out when we do Christmas in July. It can cover the whole street in snow, as long as it's cloudy enough to keep the sun off. Sort of like today.
Oh my, so I could use it to just downpour on these folks? Would you mind if I take it for a spin?
Sorry, but that thing cost me way too many credits to let just anyone poke at it.
Well, we're friends.
I would need to see some serious credentials before I let you mess with it. You know, enough to make sure you can afford to replace it if you break it. Otherwise, no touching.
I think that's everything.
Okay, enjoy your drink and let me know if you need anything else.
I got a drink? Oh, okay. Forgot about that. Thanks, Ramona. She was cool. Where's my drink? I guess I just automatically drink it. The rumors that the plants here are actually given Hassie, not water. Movie poster. Feature documentary exploring the queer side of virtual reality. Another VR poster. A business drama called Tomorrow's Tears. Duck Game. Began as a traditional video game, but has recently become a popular VR sport. All the kids are quacking about it. Duck Game? Okay, the one thing I know about Duck Game is a YouTube video by Video Game Donkey. The kid just looks hilarious. Just chaos. Thinking Hikiko Mori. N-E-T-S. Duck Game's great. Yeah, you've played it? It looks just hilarious. Looks like it was signed maybe by the actress. You got it, it's a ton of fun. The digital Hassie menu. Even when you don't want to drink, it's fun to watch the screen flash. I agree.
They have all the basic Hassie flavors, but their specialty menu has other Hassie bar exclusive drinks like Sassy Hassie, Boysen Hassie, Classy Hassie, or a Grassy Hassie shot.
Do you have to say Hassie the same way every time? It's a wave shelter so Mooney riders can keep out of the rain. The video billboard cycling through advertisements for a few different things. First the news, the commercial for a VR drama, Tomorrow's Tears. Oh, that guy. He's got some tears. VR destroys love. Well, I don't have permission.
Interesting. A RSU Climate Control ROM, model 6703, if I am not mistaken. Apparently, it is owned by the Hassie Bar, based on this identification marker.
Yeah, we know. It's Ramona's.
This kind of ROM requires an RFID key to access it. It appears to be owned by the nearby Hassie Bar.
The brochure is propaganda, and they really could have used better paper stock. Dr. Okay, unique Fairlight. Weatherum glances at your ID and spits out some snow coating the front of it. Swell. Just spit on me? Just released the new Hassie Hot Cup. Disgusting combination of Hot Cup instant ramen and Hassie Hot. Ooh. Yum, yum, yum. Even though it's been around for so long, Sutro Tower is still very useful as a powerful broadcast antenna for high-speed data. This reminds me of Mother 3, the Magypsies theme. That sax. That whole. If you want to give it a shot sometime? Maybe, that sounds fun.
Hey again! Okay.
Am I supposed to just shoot it with a pistol? Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Here goes nothing. You should attack the poor weather arm. Aw, damn. Shoot the protesters. That'll disrupt the protest. No, I gotta do it stealthily. Can't just shoot them. You buy Hassy Light. Yum. I'm not gonna use the pistol on her.
Did you get that from the Genus protest?
Do they have like a connection to the duck game? Or do they just really like duck games and they just put it up here? They did cross promotion. Well, it's working. I don't want to steal her robot. I don't want to use the pistol on her. Why do I have this pistol? I don't know what to do. There's no, like... I don't see a way of doing this. With the coupon code, I have a gun. Good life hack. Yeah. Where'd you learn that one?
Have you heard of the human rev?
Don't ask me how it works. I don't have any clue. If you want to learn more about it, perhaps someone in the Hassy Bar can answer your questions.
Yeah, she was cool and all. The weather arm scooted away from you so you can't get close enough to mess with it. And I said I couldn't shoot it? Do you just hate snow?
Hey again! Sorry, but that thing cost me way too many credits to let just anyone poke at it. I would need to see some serious credentials before I let you mess with it. You know, enough to make sure you can afford to replace it if you break it. Otherwise, no touching. Okay.
So I don't have that. This guy?
Dr. Yannick Fairlight. I've heard of him.
Oh,
Super
this is
rich
what I'm
guy?
supposed to do.
Used to own System 1?
Yeah.
Why are you giving me his card?
I work for him. He's looking to buy a climate control ROM like yours.
Yes,
Okay. Okay.
he's getting on in years and it would be useful for when he goes out and about. That's why we wanted to see it before.
I need a close look at it to make sure it'll suit his purposes.
Yeah, okay. I guess you can take a peek. Don't bust it, though. I scanned this card, and I swear if you break my ROM, I'll be calling your boss. Here's the RFID key to access it.
Thank you. This will surely be useful for our needs.
I heard of Human Revolution. Never went to play Mankind Divided though. Isn't that a game? Like, is it called Mankind Divided Human Revolution? Give her your sapient robot that she likes in exchange.
Shall we go check it out?
Deus Ex.
This ROM has multiple different climate control settings.
Now shoot him.
Maybe we could make things a little more festive. Christmas is my favorite season. Should I switch it to snow mode?
Yeah, turn this baby on. Break up the genius protest peacefully. Achievement! Don't spoil what's happening.
It's snowing? Okay, people, I for one didn't bring any winter wear. Let's call it a day for now.
Alright, now that they can't see, now we shoot them. Snow mode deactivated. Get wrecked, bitches.
Excellent work. While I still have doubts about the moral superiority of using subterfuge to disperse a protest, we at least accomplished our goal peacefully. And to be frank, considering how the human revolution is clearly working against my personal interests, I won't waste many clock cycles puzzling that ethical quandary out.
Fair, Turing, fair.
Might I draw your attention to those youths over yonder? Counterculture clothing, obvious bad attitudes, and graffiti paraphernalia. Those could be our suspects who damaged my home in the name of revolution.
Apparently the new estimates that the Gulf Stream will collapse in the next 25 years. It's just making me sad. Couldn't hurt to check it out.
Right. We should approach them cautiously as to not start a confrontation with the wrong individuals. They may even point us to the true culprits. Oh no, they've noticed our attentions. Come along, maybe we can catch them.
They're running? You sons of bitches! What's a robot?
We'll never catch them on foot. Hold on, I'm calling for an auto cab of our own. I know it seems a great deal of trouble for such a tenuous lead, but I have a hunch about them.
Yeah, get those punk bitches.
When no man pursueth. The auto cab is estimated to take 5 minutes to arrive. We'll never be able to engage.
Did you select quickest possible? Sometimes more expensive, but get the quickest possible.
Perhaps we should call Tomcat. Maybe they can do some bit of techno wizardry and stop that cab.
Can you afford quickest possible? Yeah, especially with tip. Yeah, I know. Good idea. Ring them up.
Excellent. Hold on while I connect us.
Howdy, folks. How's the search for the data cache going?
Is the cell reception still terrible in the future? Why are you so distorted?
Actually, that's what we're calling about, Tomcat. We may have located the perpetrators, but they eluded us and are making their escape in an auto cab. We attempted to use a cab of our own to tail them, but it hasn't arrived and they're getting away. Can you hack the cab and stop it?
No can do, little guy. Security on those cabs is tight, and the dang thing will shut down its external net connection long before I get in. Unless...
We shoot them.
Oh, I have an idea. Sit tight for just a sec.
Presumably cellular data throughput is supposed to be better than it is now, but there are way more devices on the network that make it... Oh, okay. Robots that store very little info locally.
Alright, that went faster than spit on a skillet.
That was way too fast. What kind of genius are you?
A few years back and had to break into the city's central traffic network. Do me a favor and don't ask why. The back door I drilled into that long ago is still wide open. I'm logging into the traffic management system now. Wait. Oh, shit. They may not have fixed that back door, but they did install a new counter-intrusion VI. Oh, the damn thing is hot on my tail.
Your accent's really annoying with all the technical jargon. What can we do? I don't want you to explain what this is, but what can we do?
I gotta take care of this VI. I'm gonna need the two of you to handle the traffic system. Taryn, I'm passing control to you. Hold tight. I'm gonna be doing some 2 sets of hands on 1 keyboard kind of hacking. Just push on the map and load it up on Turin's face. Sorry, Turin.
They're on the move.
Here's
Okay.
how it works. Use your display map to keep track of their cab and redirect it back to you. You can trigger traffic nodes at intersections so the cab thinks the streets are blocked off. Do it right, and you should be able to steer them right back to you. You just gotta make sure to stop them where you're at, or else they'll just go running off on foot. I'll put a goal marker on the map for you. You can trigger any node on the map at any time, so plan ahead. I'd say you'll have time for 2 moves every time they hit an intersection. If they go off the map, though, you'll lose them. Block every road that leads out of our grid, and watch the places with 3 exits you can't all cover in one go-around. Just hurry. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep this VI from messing on the carpet, and once I kill the connection, this old trick is over.
I'll tap into the cab control node they're currently arriving at. Our top priority is to ensure they cannot leave the area Tomcats used.
Yep.
I'll mark the southern exit as closed first.
Okay, and then I want to do the north one.
Only have time to block off 2 routes before the auto.
Yeah, I want them to go this way, then back. I don't want them to get to this intersection because I can't control 6-way. I want to go forward, back, turn, turn.
We shouldn't block the route back here. We have to stop them where we can catch them. Once you get them back here, press the big button on top of the map to shortwire the auto cab.
Wait, once you get them back here, hit the stop
Be
button.
careful. If you stop their ride anywhere else, they'll just run off.
Okay.
What do you think our next move should be?
Block them north.
Turn, I can't have you talking. It's messing with the signal.
It's up to you now. Don't let those punks escape, and don't trap them anywhere that's not here. We can access any of the control nodes in the area at any time. Plan ahead, and we should be able to get them. Got it?
Yep. How do I stop this?
got them now. Let's go! I'm gonna go stop them, and then we can interrogate the miscreants.
What the hell do you want?
That cab was really weird.
Who do you think you're messing with, huh?
Worst cab ride ever. Some
You ain't
punk.
got nothing on us, and if you don't get out of my way, I'll mess you up.
Hey,
Can I get the stun gun out?
we haven't observed them doing anything illegal, and we could potentially make this go over smoothly. Or we could share news of this encounter with Lexi before things get out of hand. These two seem agitated already, and it may be best to make sure they're handled by the appropriate authorities. Those are the options I deduced: questions or cops. It's up to you. How do you want to do this?
It'd be smart to grill them and see what they know.
We just have a few questions for you, sirs. If you'd be so kind as to give us a few minutes of your time.
Like, they haven't done anything wrong yet. The cops will just make sure they'll never tell us anything, and they're just gonna be keep their mouths shut.
Did you not hear what I...
Maybe we should just answer their questions.
Oh, this guy.
I mean, we didn't do anything wrong, right?
Right! We ain't got nothing to hide!
Nice. What's in the bag?
You a cop? Cause if you ain't, we ain't got nothing in the bag!
What's the spray paint for?
We're newbie street artists.
These are the tools of our trade!
These are all above board and legal. We just got done making a piece for a client.
I love this guy with his glasses.
That's right! We're artists!
Why'd you run?
Running? Who's I running from? You calling me a coward?
I don't think that's what they were insinuating.
Right! We just got places to get to, and gotta go fast! You're holding us up!
Gotta go fast. This is ridiculous.
Enough! Stop assuming you can misdirect us with blustery words and feigned ignorance. I've matched the hues of those paints and the patterns of the bottom of your shoes with 95% accuracy to the scene of Hayden Weber's apartment.
Oh shit! No, he's lying. He's lying, but he's gonna make them admit to it.
Now tell us what you were doing there and why you stole Hayden's data cache.
Now you're accusing us of stealing? Why, I oughta...
Chad, I think they're onto us. Maybe we just answer their questions so they don't go to the cops?
Damn it, Oliver! I told you I'm Starfucker now!
Starfucker? Hey, that's a good band, actually. Starfucker? You're called Starfucker, right?
We only went along with this because you said we would go to a movie afterwards.
It's Starfucker, but it's missing, like... the STR FKR. Yeah, they're good.
I don't even care about this human revolution stuff. Just because you're dad.
Don't talk about my dad!
Dude, this song is awesome. That you said we were going to the movies, take.
Fine. Whatever. We'll answer your friggin' questions.
Why tag Hayden's apartment?
Aw, man. No big reason. big hotshot researcher at Parallax, right? We heard a rumor his place was empty. Who's gonna pass up a sweet target like that? We don't need any more of this tech shit, like your lippy ROM over there.
Fuck you. Do you know anything about Hayden's kidnapping?
Kidnapped? He's been kidnapped?
Shit! We ain't got nothing to do with that! We just sliced the door controls and trashed the place. Wasn't nobody there!
Why'd you take the data cache?
I told you we didn't steal nothing!
Be quiet, Chad. I don't want to go to juvie. Here, you can have it.
Okay, well, thanks for giving it back.
You're lucky we didn't call the cops.
Yeah, whatever. Just get out of my way.
Fuck off, Chad.
We hope you find that Hayden guy. And we're real sorry. We weren't trying to hurt anyone.
Well, you hurt my boy Turing here.
Alright, let's go catch that movie.
Hey, you can do better than this dude option.
Great! Can we get dinner first?
Sure. Whatever you want.
No. What's happening?
That's not right. I'm certain I deactivated snow mode.
Oh, no.
Incoming call from Tomcat.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Hey, folks.
Oh, no. Ramona's gonna be pissed.
Jess just called and told me she has a clear way to the access node. She'll get you inside, and I'll walk you through connecting me so I can access the Parallax network. That should help our hunt. Did you get the data cache?
Yes, those punks happen to have it.
Yeah, that's pretty lucky. That just ignores stuff or contracts directly to the other guy. Oliver could do better. that would be funny. I just got what you were saying.
Go to Stardust and drop it off with Majid for me, okay? He'll hold it to pass on to me once I get there. I managed to trigger an alert within Parallax's network security, and they're gonna be moving their logs from one secure server to another. I need y'all in place of that access node before they do. No time for lollygagging.
No problem, Tomcat. We'll make our way there directly after we return to Stardust. We can worry about the weather ROM's malfunction later. Let's go. Our mission for Jess is done. Don't bug it. It already seems to be in a stormy mood.
Well, we gotta come clean.
I told you jerks not to break my ROM. Now I can't get it to stop snowing. Those protesters are gone, but I'm still not gonna have any customers with it freezing like this.
Can't you market for it?
This Hassy Hot Cup is the perfect thing to warm me up.
Oh, yes? Is it working? You could market it this way.
Snow out of nowhere? I guess I'll wait it out in here.
Fuck yeah.
Wow, look at it out there. So magical.
It is, isn't it? You got the Christmas tree already? Perfect. Come on.
Don't think I've forgiven you, you dingus.
Fair.
I better go get some Hassy Hot Cups going.
Yeah.
Well, all's well that ends well, right?
We still need to, like, fix it.
I'll check the mesh for common issues with the mode selector on the 6703 ROM unit, and forward the solutions to the Hassie Bar owner.
Okay, that'll be perfect.
I'm certain she'll be able to get it turned off after the customer rush.
Yeah, and she seems like a capable person. That kind of stuff. Look at this. Look at this person. Look at this person. Look at Dana, a light-haired teenager with a bionic arm. She seems to be staring at the nearby wrestler as she waits to order. This tall drink of water. Dana Zane. Those Hassie hot cups are disgusting. I'm just here to see the wrestlers. Can't wait for the New Year's show. The fine young wrestler is enjoying a Hassie hot cup.
Howdy! You can call me Cactus Canary!
This sounds like the same voice actress that does Tomcat. It's getting hybrid with green skin and pointy ears.
I usually hang out at Stardust.
Yeah, I
and
remember
serve
you.
food, so I come here for Hassie hot cups during the day.
This wrestler is the powerhouse of the Neo SF Wrestling Federation's hot new stable, the Violent Wings. According to the match, they're a group of highly ranked wrestlers who form up some sort of battalion.
Hey there. I go by.
The hot cup is
Night
food?
Witch.
Is the hot cup is that the one with ramen in it? Hey there, I go by Night Witch. A TMI Entertainment film assistant taking a break to enjoy a Hassie hot cup. Get a Hassie hot cup for your nudes and hash all in one go. Cup noodles. Hassie Holdings has released a new Hassie Hot Cup, a disgusting combination of Hot Cup instant ramen and Hassie Hot. Look at.
Welcome to the Neo San Francisco Richmond District Police Station, citizen. How may I be of assistance today?
I'm looking for Lexi Rivers. Tell her it's G-Funk.
Please give me a few moments to get in contact with Detective Rivers. Thank you for your patience, citizen. Detective Rivers will be here shortly to speak to you. Please have a seat.
Hey, I haven't seen her this whole.
Hey again. What can I do for the two of you?
Oh, Lexi's awesome.
You know, since I don't have anything else on my plate in a major city full of crime in the middle of a culture war.
How's the investigation going?
It's not going much of anywhere. I can't even start an official investigation, so my options are limited here. I've been reviewing traffic cam footage for hours, just trying to get a glimpse of whoever assaulted Hayden. My superiors aren't out and out grounding me, so there's that. But they still aren't giving me any more resources to work with. That means no extra manpower, no special tech support, nada. I'm assuming it's their way of appeasing the corporate overlords without actually being a bunch of corrupt pigs, but hey, I like a challenge. Just me
I like
in the
that.
streets is what I'm used to anyway. Plus, now I have you two.
Just me in the streets is what I'm used to anyways. Plus, now I have you two. She's such a sweetheart.
We are happy to assist in any way possible, Detective Rivers. We are both at your command.
How about you try not to get shot at, for starters? Your track record isn't great on that one so far.
Right.
Mostly, I just
Check
need
it
a
if you
break in
need
the case,
anything.
or a way to even start it.
Okay.
Something I can use instead of the fly-by-night spy crap you're probably digging up. But screw it, we might as well work it from both angles. Just teasing.
Figured we should catch up.
I'd berate you for wasting my time, but frankly, I needed a break anyway. Other than being overworked and underpaid, I'm doing just fine.
Good.
It's been a while since we've just hung out, so what do you want to know?
Why'd you transfer to Neo SFPD?
Ah, hell. It was a lot of reasons. I don't know if you remember that incident back home, the hybrid ex-Marine that was murdering people.
Hybrid ex-Marine? Ew.
Well, I couldn't tell you back then, but that was my case. I kinda threw myself into it too hard. Made it too personal. Broke too many rules. The chief had my back, but I felt I'd burned too many bridges. It's a small city, and once the rumor mill got going... Well, I was afraid I'd either be made out to be a hero or a villain, and I didn't really want to be either.
Yeah, didn't want that.
Never
Will
mind
get
the
in the
fact that
way.
People already didn't like me too much because of my implants. Some people really buy into that eyes are the window to the soul thing. So I figured I'd move to the big city, where the big crimes are, right? Lose myself in the hustle and bustle. Turns out I'm still a bit too much of a cowboy for the NSFPD, but I don't regret the move. Most of the time.
Have you been seeing anyone since my sister?
Nah, not really. I'm real busy, you know? Running around, chasing bad guys. This isn't a pulp novel. The detective doesn't always get the girl in real life, you know? I'd rather focus on my work.
People are very open in this universe.
You ever talk to your sister, by the way?
Oh. Yeah, we kept. She's good. Should call her.
Yeah? Yeah, maybe I should.
Nothing else, just checking in.
Well, thanks for keeping tabs on me. We'll have to sit down for coffee after this is all over.
Sure. Thanks for talking to me, Lexi.
You be sure to come back if you find something I can use.
Yeah, I guess those vandals weren't enough, huh? Alright. Well, I'm glad I visited her. Guess the bouncer doesn't...
Welcome to Stardust.
Thank you.
There's Majid. We should leave this data cache with him first, like Tomcat asked.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me. Hayden's data cache.
All right. Tomcat asked me to take that off your hands and pass it on to them later. Thanks for getting it to me. I won't pester you about what it is.
My
I know
man.
things are always very hush-hush with Tomcat. I'll make sure they get it later today.
Excellent. Thank you.
Alright, the usual crowd, huh? Why is it telling me that this is where I need to go? Do I need to talk to him?
Welcome to Stardust.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
Just killing some time.
Yeah? It's a little slow tonight. Things pick up and I get pulled away. You should chat with my boyfriend, Gus.
Why haven't I seen Gus before?
He's been running around all over Neo SF looking for new acts since he handles our talent. I think he missed being behind the counter. He does get a bit overwhelmed by the hustle and bustle, but he could run this bar with one hand tied behind his back if he wanted.
So you tend the bar without knowing all of the drinks?
That's what a ROM is for. I'm a people person, and that's what matters, right? I can just look up all that other stuff.
Well, I'll leave you to it then.
Sure thing. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah. This guy's cool.
Oh, hey there. Do you need something?
You handle the entertainment for Stardust?
Among other things, yes. I love live music, and I love trying to find young up-and-comers to play here. Sometimes they aren't the best, but the enthusiasm is what matters, I think.
Yeah.
We've had a few bands and DJs actually get some national recognition after playing here, so we're starting to make a name among artists trying to break into the industry.
Oh, awesome, dude.
Still, I have to do a lot of running around and auditioning to get acts that I think will do well. I've gotten very picky, but Majid lets me take my time. He knows it's for the best.
Yeah, sounds like you got an eye for talent, dude. I'll let you know if I need anything else.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to this, but don't feel bad if you need to interrupt me for something.
Alright, peace out, Gus.
Sure thing. Enjoy the bar.
The trace amount of liquid left in their glass suggests the person was drinking.
Give me a few minutes, okay?
You again? All right, I'll let you in. But you better stay out of trouble.
Guess I need to talk to Jess. Hey, Jess. We did a thing. We did a thing.
Hey, I heard from my friends down the street that the protesters are gone. Must have been you, huh? Alright then. I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt and return the favor. Tomcat said that if you got to an old abandoned access node, you might be able to find out what happened to Hayden.
Yeah, exactly. Access node add to the city map.
I called up a buddy who's on night shift with Parallax tonight. He can buzz you in. But if anything happens, you broke in. This puts us at about even. Don't think about drawing any more debits for a while. Good luck. Keep me out of your shit.
Fair. And I think you're doing more for us than I did for you, so. Alright. What's up, Sylvan?
Come on. Don't leave me hanging for so long.
Alright, peace out. What? Oh, the other way. Alright, bye. Alright. Let's go. Dog patch. New chapter?
This is the place
No?
Tomcat said we should head to. Unassuming and quiet. I'll be honest, I don't think I would be in this section of the city without Jess giving us the all clear. The crime statistics are quite alarming, so let us get done with our errand here and move on to safer ground.
Good to see your self-preservation routines working overtime.
I am no coward. I resent the accusation.
I didn't call you. Oh.
After all, I didn't see you arguing against doing that favor for Jess in the first place.
I thought I was just being smart. I wasn't trying to be mean. Oh.
But I don't feel like debating the merits of being prudent with you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I regret this.
Tomcat
I
is
don't want to
waiting
make you
for us,
mad.
And maybe we can wrap this whole investigation up once and for all.
Okay, I gotta be leery about looking at the last option. That one tends to be mean. Standard plastic bag dribble. Okay. Gotta keep the generator cool or else, you know, it'll break. Pipe is doing what good pipes do, is piping out that energy. Beautiful turbo generator out here just generating energy. Wonder what's using all the extra power.
This is the door to an apartment building. It's not the access node. You know, right after we found Hayden's apartment in such disarray, I started looking into graffiti and street art more thoroughly. I have never much considered doing any of it myself, but it seems like an interesting avenue to pursue once I move beyond abstract expressionism.
Yeah?
The simpler tags, visual shoutings of identity and existence. They exhibit a feeling I can sympathize with, but it's these larger pieces, riots of color and chaos, that really interest me.
Riots of color and chaos.
Petty vandalism is beneath me, but there are other avenues for the practice. For example, did you know that Los Angeles in the mid-2030s legalized the tagging of mural-style street art on any building without requiring permission from the owner or city?
Really? Without requiring permission, huh?
It was chaos of the highest degree for a while. But
Yeah.
now the place is truly remarkable. Perhaps I will visit once this is all done with.
That graffiti is actually the symbol of gonzo journalism. Okay, I'm not saying the bottom one. I don't want to make Turing angry.
Ah, I hadn't even noticed. Do you have much experience with gonzo journalism yourself? Reporting after or during direct participation?
Reporting after during direct
If
participation.
you do end up writing on this experience, whatever you produce would be the very definition of it. You're too close to be objective now, and you're a key subject in this event. It doesn't seem to be your usual style, but you couldn't go another route at this point, and you're in the clear as you didn't instigate the situation. I've never had much interest in the practice, but spending so much time around you has taught me to look at events in a different light, perhaps only because I can verify your personal experiences as fact. Sorry, I'm rambling again, aren't I? And we're on a schedule. I don't even want to think about this. What if we don't find Hayden?
Let's not think about that.
What if we do? My memory processors are shot from the stress of the past day. It's already taken a toll on me.
Yeah, as it should.
But never mind. Let's find that access node. Let's find Hayden. This is the door to the access node that Tomcat told us about. We need to use the buzzer to get inside.
Parallax Walk, AN-19 security.
Hello?
Yes, can I help you?
We're not friends with Jess, because Jess didn't want us to mention them. This is Parallax Technician 329B here for routine inspection.
This late at night? Uh-huh. Kids! Parallax Walk, AN-19 security. Kids! Parallax Walk, AN-9...
Oh.
Hut, hike! Hey, I'm pretty sure this is a prank, but how about those Niners?
Who's got it better than us?
Nobody! Yeah, buddy! Hey, have a good
I guess we're friends with Jess.
Parallax Walk, AN-19 security. I was wondering when you'd get there. You're at the access node on Cesar Chavez in Indiana, right?
That's right.
Good. Be quick. Don't touch anything.
Okay. So he's in on it. Okay.
This conversation never happened.
Okay.
And you're on your own if you get caught out there.
I didn't know this guy was friends with Jess. Okay.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Okay.
This is it. Let's go inside, and I'll call Tomcat. This place doesn't look like it's had any maintenance in years. I hope the systems are still functional. Oh, I forgot you can't see in darkness. Maybe that switch over there adjusts the lighting.
Yeah, this looks nice.
Oh, Tomcat is pinging us, forwarding video and audio.
Howdy! Y'all at the access node?
Yep.
I'm set to slice in once Turn makes physical access.
Of course, Tomcat. Just walk me through how to connect myself, and I'll give you the necessary system permissions to use me as an interface.
Just patch yourself into the links terminal down there, and I should be able to get started.
Connecting wirelessly to it now. Permissions granted. Please be careful in there.
Don't worry, though. I'm an old hand at this. You won't notice a thing. 1 sec. Oh, shoot. Y'all will have a bit more to do before I can get the info we need. This system's still running on old cassettes, and the recall slot is empty. Can't call up Hayden's info file without it. There should be a cassette on the opposite side of the wall we can overwrite with the recall program. Pretty sure all that one was used for was phone monitoring. You know, from back when phone networks were separate from data networks. I swear, y'all, I just turned 22. Anyways, we need to move that cassette across the room to access the records. Figure out how to do that, and hit me back up when you've done it.
Hold X device of intermission. This must be the cassette Tomcat was talking about. Some other way to move it.
According to this poster, the data cassettes can only be moved by using the links panel to control the utility arm.
Okay. Someone should give you access to some of the node systems. Logging to Lynx server Z77 Gamma. Welcome to Lynx. I guess operate data transfer arm. Retract arm. Turn arm. Turn arm. Turn arm. Move arm left. Extend arm. Retract arm. Turn arm. Right. Extend.
Nice job! I'm gonna put some more pressure on them to move the data now, and we'll see if we can't slurp it right out of this network trunk.
Slurp it right out.
You would have thought that someone would have noticed and decommissioned this access node when the neighborhood went to hell, but this mouse is happy to play while the cat is away.
Why is this place usable for us anyway?
Way back when I was a youngin', when I first hacked into Parallax's network, I mostly did it to make a point, yeah? They were just about to launch the MeshNet system, and I wanted to show the whole darned world that their security had more holes in it than Swiss cheese. Of course, I wasn't too shy about poking in a few more holes of my own devising while I was there. After putting in some more tricky software backdoors, I went ahead and deleted this access node off the maintenance schedule.
Oh.
Then I reassigned the guy who was supposed to keep an eye on it to a different location. They were in the process of buying up a whole gaggle of these nodes in preparation to set up a private network for themselves. All just to use for the MeshNet launch. Maybe a little too confident of them. Most of the software holes have been patched out as they've upgraded their network, but this old place is just as forgotten as I left it.
Wow. Oh, hi, Luna. It's about time you showed up. Alright. You've been pretty quiet today. Probably because we were hanging out earlier. You're not a star for attention, are ya? Good cutie. Why would they move the data?
I've been targeting one of their data centers with a botnet-driven DDoS attack, hitting every port into its network that I can find. Ain't likely to do much, but toss in a few attempts to crack the firewall and their VIs are shitting bricks. It's standard procedure for them to move their sensitive data to a different data center in case the attacker actually gets in. Make enough noise and it'll scare them enough into taking some defensive action, which is where we want them. The files are more vulnerable in transit.
Let us know when you're done.
Now you'll just hold tight. I'll be done with this lickety-split. Surveillance camera footage.
What do you... Oh, that's a unique look.
Oh, God. Oh, Turin. I'm so sorry.
What
is
happened?
it, Tomcat?
What?
What did you find?
What about Hayden?
He's gone, Turin.
Of course he's gone,
Cat.
Tomcat. That's why we're here.
Crap. Ah, great time. The cat just kicked over a bottle of my sleeping pills. Mother. Right at this part of the story, too. I gotta pick these up before she eats any. Get out of here. Alright. I can listen to this as I do it, though.
Shit. I mean, he's gone, Turin.
She could tell from just the security. Alright, I need to clean this up. I can't focus on the story with this. Get away, Luna. You are the worst, the least graceful cat ever. You are so clumsy. videos of cats where you like put up a bunch of like dominoes in a room, and then they'll just walk through like the minefield of dominoes without touching one. Not Luna. She will knock down every single one. Now I gotta take these floor sleeping pills. Ugh. Okay. Shit, I mean, he's gone. Gone, Turing.
Hayden is dead.
Well, that obviously isn't right, Tomcat.
Denial?
Why would they kill him? Can you send me the relevant files?
Oh, God.
You must have missed something.
Bargaining.
I don't think you should see it, but if you're sure. Parallax, they had security cam footage from the hallway outside Hayden's apartment encrypted on their network. Just a short clip.
Security cam footage from outside Hayden's apartment. Did he fall?
It looks like Hayden started to struggle with a couple of big dudes when they broke through the door and one of them shot him.
Oh.
I also found some chatter about it on some darknet channels. It wasn't a kidnapping. Somebody went there to murder him.
And then some other punks fucking defiled the place.
I'm so damn sorry.
Thank you for your assistance in this matter, Tomcat. I think I'll walk back to the apartment. I need some time to run some calculations about this new scenario. If you'll excuse me.
What up, Frulio?
Should you follow them?
Yeah, you probably should. I need some time to myself too.
If you say so. I'm gonna keep digging through this data until they kick me out of the system.
Thanks, Tomcat.
I'll try to find some kind of lead on why this whole thing started in the first place. Maybe I can find something out about who killed Hayden and why Parallax has a copy of the footage.
Yeah, Parallax is a copy of the footage,
It ain't
encrypted.
much of a silver lining, but we have the answer on Hayden's fate. Maybe it's time to call it quits. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
So is the rest... So... Please be sure to save frequently. Thank you, game, for reminding me. It's weird that it doesn't save automatically. And just have a save symbol or something. The story definitely took a turn that I didn't expect. But damn, 5-stream streak. Appreciate it, Frulio.
Oh, you're back.
Achievement unlocked. Turing.
You know, Hayden was a brilliant programmer, far ahead of his time. I am a machine, and intrinsically, I do not have all the glands and visceral chemical reactions that make humans so emotional and brilliant. But his code is a flawless replication of that, inside my own personality algorithms. I don't think I've ever felt this anger. It fouls my processors and fills my RAM with frustrating, half-finished plans of revenge. My motherboard burns in my casing from how little I can rest.
Like his heart. Or his blood boils.
I'm in pain, and I can't make it go away! Ugh. I do not like the thoughts I'm having about the people who did this to him.
This is a stupid thing to ask. Can you turn them off?
I could. I can disable those modules. But if I turn off every emotion I don't want to feel, what does that make me?
Exactly.
Would I still be me?
Exactly. You are every part of you, even the parts you don't like particularly. Or the stuff that's hard to be.
If I were human, turning off my emotions would be seen as extremely unhealthy. There is a wealth of information on the MeshNet about human psychology. I just don't know how much of it applies to myself. Either way, Hayden deserves my grief. It is my way of honoring him.
Hayden deserves my grief.
The only way I can. I offer it freely.
Well, grief is kind of only what you could give in a time of tragedy, I suppose. It's hard to celebrate him when his life was cut short. They don't have the yeah, I was just thinking, yeah, you can't turn off. People bury emotions, but it comes out eventually. Or it changes the way you are. It might be considered healthy to turn them off if their presence was damaging your general state. Yeah, I suppose. Temporarily, yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, turning them off, yeah, it is a little bit too on the nose. Because, yeah, you could never truly turn them off. You could pretend, you could mask your emotion, but...
Did you see the jade plant? It's doing well, despite the hardships it has gone through. There is a lesson there. I don't know that I can listen to it right now, but I'll try.
You could say with certainty that plenty of neuro-spicy peeps regularly wonder the same thing about their disorders, though. Would this be better if I wasn't like this? And the subsequent, but would I still be me? Yeah, like even with like something like medication, could like alters the way you think. Something like antidepressants, things like that.
keep helping me? I need you.
Of course.
To find the bastards who killed my progenitor. I need to finish this.
Would you need closure? You want to rush into
I
it?
don't know what I'll do afterwards, but I need to see this through.
We'll find them and the truth Turing.
What does the truth mean anymore? What does it matter? Will finding the truth bring back Hayden? Will it fix the pain they've left me in? But I guess you're right. Knowing the whys and wherefores will bring closure to this. I could use a measure of closure.
Yeah, we're not just gonna walk in and shoot them with the pistol we have. Or non-lethal pistol.
I think for now we should keep knowledge of Hayden's death between you, Tomcat, and I. It may give us an edge if the people we seek don't know how much we've already discovered.
Yeah.
We'll talk after you've had some time to rest.
Tell Turing to watch the John Wick movies. Yeah, get a little inspiration, huh?
You likely need sleep, and I need some time to...
It's a little bit different than the Bob Rossa you like to watch, but yeah, let's try John Wick.
I need some time.
Especially like the rave scene.
Good morning. I trust you slept well.
Sure. How about you?
I had ample time to recharge my internal batteries.
That's not what I meant.
It is upsetting that Hayden is... gone.
He even pauses, like...
But life for the rest of us goes on, yes? We still have a mystery to unravel, and I will waste no further processing time over something I cannot reverse.
Whoever does the voice acting for Turing does an amazing job. It's enough like robotic, but it's got a great amount of personality to it too.
There is no point. Now that we are both refreshed, I feel it wouldn't hurt to recap our progress and determine if any changes should be made based on our successes and failures. Let's talk about how things are going so far. Since your journalistic efforts are a big part of why I originally recruited you, we can start there. Your inquiring mind has been a huge boost in our journey thus far.
Is this like rating what I've been doing so far in the game? Like, my inquiring mind has been a huge boost. Like, because I talk to a lot of people. She voices Clementine in the Walking Dead games. Those games were huge. Never played them myself, but damn. That's a big credit for her. Nice.
As a ROM, I can't talk to people as intently as you, so I must say I'm quite grateful for your skills in that regard.
Okay, maybe not.
You're diligent in your day-to-day work as well, which further grounds my hope in you. Beyond journalistic persistence, let's take a look at how we've performed in other responsibilities, specifically our choices in overcoming obstacles. major hurdle proved challenging, but we made use of our surroundings and found a creative avenue. Furthermore, I am pleased with your utilization of non-violent methods. Eliminating any excessive risk should allow us to move swiftly.
I wonder if I could have used the stun gun to get her to use the weather robot. Or to let us use the weather robot. Like, was that an option?
Finally, I was quite impressed by your ability to adapt on the fly.
I'd be shocked if you could.
Well, when thrust into a sudden situation.
So it seems like this is about taking the good path game.
I'd like to discuss how we're getting along with our companions and allies along
Looks
the
like
way.
it was.
It's important. I was very impressed with your negotiation abilities with those kids. We got our data.
Yeah, maybe
and
it
they went on
was
their way.
an
They
option.
hopefully learned a lesson too.
And I guess I could have called the cops on those punks instead I talked to them.
Jess is a bit of a harder read, but she did agree to help us out in a big way.
Yeah, and she shared a lot with us. Some very personal shit. Which is very surprising.
As long as her brash nature doesn't tempt you to lash out, I think things will go smoothly.
Yeah, I've dealt with people like that. Gotta tiptoe around them.
Detective Rivers was good to involve as well, and I can tell you enjoy having a familiar face around.
Yeah, Rivers is awesome.
She could prove to be our greatest aid, as long as we make it worth her time. No funny business.
No funny business with a lot of these
Genuinely
people.
care for our cause, and I have no trouble with letting their expertise guide us.
Yeah, and she knew Hayden, but she was more concerned about how Turing felt in the moment, so she seems like a very genuine person.
Out of everyone else, they seem to be easiest to get along with, too. And finally, you and I.
What's up?
I must say, we have worked together better than I ever expected. I hope you feel the same.
Oh, absolutely, Turing.
I feel confident in our combined ability, and I enjoy your company as well. Please, continue showing me around the city as we continue our search. Unfortunately, we've just about run out of leads.
Did we talk to Lex?
Perhaps Tomcat was able to find something of use.
Oh
in
yeah, she was gonna
Parallax's
dig
notebook
more.
while they were inside.
I'm sure they did.
I hope so, but I feel a little bad for relying on them as much as we do. Always going so far for Hayden. They must have been close.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of them, incoming call from Tomcat.
Oh, look at him. Checking in on
Video
us.
and audio.
Morning.
Oh.
Turin, how you been doing, huh?
I'm fine, Tomcat. Thank you for your concern.
Well, okay. Just say the word if I can help out in any way. You hear?
Of course. In fact, I was hoping you might have a lead for us to start working at. Otherwise, we're down to canvassing Hayden's address book and seeing if any of his contacts have an idea about who might have had a desire to target him. But that's just fishing in the dark.
Well, I pulled a fair amount of data from the Parallax servers before they managed to kick me out, but it'll take me a while to go through it. A lot of it's unrelated. TPS reports, maintenance logs, juicy meat for other corporations, but about as useful as dirt to us. It'll take me a while to decrypt all of Hayden's files, but maybe we'll find something there. So, no, I don't have as much as a whiff of a trail on who's behind this.
But you may in time.
Though, I recently got a strange a request from a friend of a friend.
What was that?
Someone's been messing with the articles of a news organization named Augmented Eye. It seems like the network security head there is asking around for cybercrackers to help figure out how their reports are getting changed. The original files on their servers are untouched. In their system, everything looks peachy keen. But when you view the site from the outside of the network, things have changed up. A word here, phrase there. It's subtle, but often has a big impact on the article's tone. Someone with deep access to Parallax's meshnet is changing what's being shown.
Changing the narrative.
I ain't sure if it's related, but maybe y'all can head down to the main KCOB offices and try talking to the gal that runs Augmented Eye. Her name is Zin.
Zin.
I ain't got the time or the desire to stick my nose that far out for a stranger, but it seems like your kind of deal.
It does seem to be a bit of a stretch. But if we have to wait for you to work on the data we've collected anyway...
We'd be happy to look into it.
Alright. I'll pass the word along that you'll be in sometime today to stick your noses in. And I'll send y'all word as soon as I get anything worth hunting down.
Excellent. Thank you, Tomcat. We are grateful for your continued assistance.
No problem, Tyne. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Maybe you should take a little more time. You've been through some shit in the past few days.
I said I was fine. Thank you for your concern, but I am fine. I have already handled the reality of Hayden's death. It's time to move on with the investigation.
Doesn't seem like you're fine. Screaming you are fine.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. I'm just worried. So, I'm here if you need anything.
Understood. I apologize for my tone, Tomcat. We'll be in touch.
Alright, later, Turn.
Okay, we have a lead, however tenuous. I've highlighted the COS IO Corp office building on your map. Also, while we were talking to Tomcat, I received an email from Dr. Fairlight.
Yeah. I'd worry about giving him any more information, but...
Displaying.
Greetings. I hope you'll forgive me for a voice-only message, but I'm undergoing my treatment and would not call myself presentable for a video call. Still, I wanted to inform you of an idea I had while looking into our mutual acquaintance's disappearance. I haven't had any luck with my contacts inside Parallax, but I was reminded of an old friend by the name of Melody Flores, who may know more about the nature of Hayden's research.
That sounds like a good lead.
She's the owner of Flower Cybernetics, and Hayden has been known to work closely with them on projects involving the intersection of Parallax's systems and the implants that Flower designs. Melody and I are no longer on speaking terms, so I'm afraid I can't introduce you. But perhaps the intrigue of Hayden's little robot will get you entry into her home.
Not on speaking terms, huh? What'd you do in your past, Fairlight? I mean, you were a top mogul.
I hope this lead serves you well. If you need anything else from me, I will be in and out of the hospital room where we met for the next few days. I will send word if I have any other insights or discoveries. Yours, Dr. Yannick Fairlight.
That's very helpful. I still don't want to give him too much info.
Interesting. I had no knowledge of Hayden ever working with Flower Cybernetics, but now I'm starting to understand just how little I really knew about his research. Maybe this melody can reveal more about the purposes of my construction. Hayden must have kept my development secret for a reason. Hopefully we can talk our way in. I have highlighted Melody's home on your map.
Nope.
Okay, we can now either follow Tomcat's lead to KCOB, or Fairlight's lead to Melody's home. Up to you where to go first. Tomcat's led us in the right direction so far, but Fairlight has resources and his tip might end up being more relevant.
We only could choose one?
It depends on what you want our focus to be on in terms of tracking Hayden's trail. Should we follow the media or the tech? It's fitting. They're the two factors that make NeoSF so unique and wonderful.
We have to choose.
Explore them both to the fullest. There's no way we won't be closer to the answer.
Explore them both to the fullest. Okay, so we're doing both. Okay, I'm calling it a stream here. It's getting a little bit late for me. I was up really late last night, and I've been sleepy. So I could use some sleep tonight. So calling it, and this is what I should. This is what I should like end stream typically. Let's just drop a save right here. And yeah. This was thanks for the ride, sleep well. Yeah, this is very interesting. Like yeah, I expected it to be like a kidnapping plot and then turn into a murder this early on. I guess we're like maybe like halfway through the game, maybe a little bit less than halfway. I'm not too sure. I'm kind of taking my time through this game. I kind of want to, you know, get comfortable with it, kind of dig into excuse me, a lot of the details, a lot of the little like kind of clicking on everything on the screen before I advance type stuff. But yeah, it's been cool. All right. All right. All right. Oh shit. Joke's playing some Fortnite Rock Band. I'll be rating Joke. Enter Joke here. He's the one that requested me to play this game. He's got really good taste. Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow. More of this. Thanks for joining me. Breaker, have a good night. Frulio, everyone else, peace out. Take care. Get some sleep. That's what I'll be doing. And yeah, let's check out Joke. Take it easy, everyone.